I'm here with Piotr Dukaczewski, who is one of Poland's top blind chess players, and he's also one of the best blind chess players in the world. Piotr, how are you doing?
Hi. Well, I'm doing fine, especially in this tournament. I played 4 games, and my result is 4 points. So,
So today you took a rest, I think perfect time, yeah? 4 out of 4, you seem to be in good form.
Well, I hope so, but we are in the middle of the tournament, so I don't know what will happen in next days. But yesterday I had very tiring and tough game with Indian player with very low rating. I have more than 600 elo points higher rating than him, but I think his strength is much higher than his rating. So I played very long game, and I felt tired after it. So I asked my captain for a day off today.
Piotr, can you tell us how old you are?
Well, I'm 53 at the moment.
53, and you played a game which was nearly 5 hours long yesterday. How do you maintain your stamina even at this age, and you're playing competitively at such a high level?
Well, I think very important is good condition. Of course, chess is my main hobby, but I'm also very keen on other sports like swimming, windsurfing, skiing. So generally I'm trying to be in good condition, and physical preparation is also very important. So 5 hours is not so long. Or
not too much
not
for you.
Not too much. Yeah.
You said that chess is your hobby. So can you tell us what your actual profession is? Do you do anything else as well?
Yes, I work for association in Poland, which is responsible for disabled people, and we promote many programs and many projects on the national and international level. We also deal with European funds, I mean EU Union support, especially for activization of disabled people. I mean on the work market and generally in their lives. So it's quite interesting job.
Okay, Piotr, if I have to take you back in time, could you tell us the disability related to your eye? How did that happen? Was it from birth or did it happen later?
It happened when I was a child, when I was exactly 7 years old. I caught a disease which is called toxoplasmosis, and this disease destroyed my eyes completely. So from early childhood I'm almost blind, let's say for 98–99%. Now I feel only light and shadow.
Okay, so until 6 or 7 years of age you could see things.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So it must have been a very tough moment for you when you couldn't start seeing stuff. How was it?
Well, of course, psychologically it was very difficult moment, but as I was a young child, I think I didn't realize actually what was going on, and I used to the situation, of course, partially, and after some years, when I was older, 15, 16, yeah, I was in such situation for many years, from early childhood, that there was no another possibility, no choice. So now I'm thinking that it's quite natural for living for so many years in such situation. Is well, it's nothing new. I got used to being blind.
You accepted it as a part of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And you said that you windsurf. Like I cannot imagine how you can do it, which clearly means that you have not compromised on things in life. You live it king size. Yeah, is that something that you try to do in your life?
Well, in for instance, in such sports like windsurfing or alpine skiing, of course, I need someone who goes with me, yeah, a guide, and we use special equipment, which is in which we have communication via Bluetooth, and on the water or on the snow in the mountains. And in such situations, my guide always go first and informs me about what's going on the mountain or on water. Yeah. So it is of course not very common. Yeah, we meet many people who congratulate us. That is something very unusual. But I know some other people in Poland who are blind and also practice, for instance, mountain skiing. Yeah?
Wow, fantastic. You yourself are a very strong international master. Your rating is somewhere around 2300. How did and you also were the vice champion in world championships, right?
Yes.
3 times.
Yes, 3 times, exactly.
So that's a fantastic achievement. How did you start playing chess, and how did your interest grow in this sport?
Well, when I was very young, 6 or 7, my dad taught me how to play chess, but he's not a strong player, rather an amateur. But when I was more and more interested in chess, I started to be a member of a chess club in Warsaw, the capital of Poland, where I live. And then I had some lessons with professional trainers, and I became a part of a juniors team. So I started to play with fully sighted people in open tournaments, in tournaments for juniors, and later.
So you were that good?
Yeah. And later, when I was, I think, 16 or 17, I found out that there is something which is called chess for blind. I didn't know it completely.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know it.
Okay.
And for the first time, when one of my chess friends informed me that every year there is a tournament which is called Polish Championships for Blind and Visually Impaired. And so I was, I think, 17 in this moment. 17 years old, I participate for the first time in this tournament, and I won it. And from this moment, I started to play also against blind and visually impaired chess players.
And then you would be the strongest player in Poland for many years, yes?
Yes, we could say that, because now we have many strong chess players in Poland. But yeah, I was Polish champion, I think, 11 times.
Wow, that's a great feat. You said that since you started playing chess, you could not see a thing. So how did you improve at the game? What are the techniques that you used which could be useful to other players who are taking their initial steps? How to become a stronger chess player?
When I started, I was a fully sighted child. Yes, maybe I started as a young boy, like 6 years old, and my disease started, let's say, 1 year later or something like this.
Okay.
So my basics I could teach normally, yeah, even from books, and later. It was that my disease developed quite slowly. It wasn't in one moment, like 1 year I lost my seeing completely. It was partially. So during, let's say, first 5 or 6 years, I could play even on a normal board.
Okay.
I couldn't read books, for instance, but I practiced with my chess friends from my chess club. And of course, as I mentioned before, we had lessons with our trainers. So it was quite a professional treating of chess at that time. And I think most of my chess knowledge I have from my juniors time. And later, of course, I also practiced and developed my chess level. But let's say when I was 22 or 23, I think my rating was 2,200, so not bad.
Yes, exactly. So what does chess mean to you in your life? For many people who are not able to see, chess gave them a sense of self-confidence and the feeling that they could beat anyone in the world. Is it the same for you?
It is, of course, my main hobby, but I think it's something more, because I love playing chess, and of course it gives me opportunity to travel, to meet many interesting people, and to have contact with also sighted players, because from time to time I also participate in open tournaments. So it's part of social life as well. No, it's something very important for me.
Right. And we see that Poland has an extremely strong team now, 1 GM, 2 IMs, also the other youngster is extremely strong. Did this develop, and what is Poland doing that blind chess is flourishing in the country?
Generally we have stable and long-term financial support from Polish Ministry of Sport. And for many years we have money for starting in different tournaments. We have enough money to contract professional chess trainers, even grandmasters who help us in our chess careers. So generally it's of course part money is quite important factor, yeah, because if we have opportunity to meet other chess players, for instance, in strong open tournaments, it's easier to compete with later with blind people, for instance. And I don't know exactly. There are many people in Poland who are interested in chess, and normally in our tournaments in Poland participate like 50, 60 visually impaired players. So in this group you can always choose the best.
It's excellent that the government is supporting chess in such a big way.
For us it's great news.
It's wonderful. And you have been selected as the member of the IBCA team now. You will be playing for the IBCA team in the Olympiad. So what's your aim for that, and how would you prepare for it?
I think in August I will have some preparations, some trainings with my coach and one of my chess friends, and this event will be in September. It's hard to prepare, especially for specific opponents, yeah, because it's Swiss system and we don't know with whom we will play. Well, generally I think I will be good prepared mentally and physically.
Well, Piotr, thank you so much for your time for this interview. You are truly an inspiration for a lot of chess players out there with all your achievements. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks.